Welcome back, WOWO Land. How about this? Turns out the parents of a teenager who killed 4 students at a Michigan high school can face trial for involuntary manslaughter. To learn more, we're turning to gun expert Emily Taylor. Hey there, Emily.
Hi, good morning.
So this is kind of new to me. What exactly did the State of Appeals Court say in terms of these parents and potential charges?
Well, they said it can move forward to a jury. So essentially what the lawyers did here is say this is uncharted legal territory. Mm-hmm. The facts here don't fit the crime of involuntary manslaughter. You can't go forward. And the State of Appeals said, well, actually, we have a very low bar for involuntary manslaughter. We allow prosecution based on something called gross negligence. So it can go to a jury. And the scary part is it's going to set a very dangerous precedent, and I think a jury is going to convict them and set that precedent.
Oh, wow, you do? Because, okay, so this would then be essentially telling us that parents can face criminal responsibility for the acts of their child, right?
Absolutely. Now, of course, that's limited to Michigan and this specific manslaughter law. But, I'll tell you, we see this more and more. And we see it, not just with gun control, but with all sorts of issues in the United States. You see something move forward in one state. It's been the model for all other states to put forward before their legislature or to try on their own through the judicial system. So if this works, it won't be the last time we see it, and it won't be limited just to Michigan.
Yeah. So I'm just curious, Emily, jog my memory. In this case, what is it the parents did or didn't do where they find themselves in this situation?
Well, I'll tell you, the facts here are very bad, and the parents deserve no real sympathy for anything. Essentially, they had knowledge that their son was deeply mentally ill. He was hearing voices. He was seeing things. He was drawing, depicting school shootings. He expressed that he was deeply depressed. There were all sorts of problems, and even knowing this information, the parents purchased him a firearm and then failed to properly secure it away from him when they weren't, at the range or when he wasn't under supervision. The facts are really abhorrent. The morning of the shooting, they were called into the school because the school had found the drawings, and they said, okay, we'll take him to get evaluated within 48 hours left, and then, of course, the tragedy occurs. The facts are terrible. The parents really deserve to be sued civilly. They deserve to die broke and scorned. But the question at hand is, do they deserve to be put into a cage for their actions? And, I'm afraid that as horrible as the actions are, we have to, as a society, say, no, they weren't parties to the offense. They were simply negligent.
So I just want to make this sure that we get it all straight. You do not think they should face trial for involuntary manslaughter, or do you think it should at least go to trial?
I don't think they should face trial. I think this is a civil law issue. Generally we have 2 ways to punish people. We punish you through money, and we punish you through taking your liberty away. And when we take your liberty away, we do that when you have knowledge, right? If this kid had said, bye, Mom and Dad, I am off to go shoot up the school, and they had said, oh, okay, well, don't do that today, son, and let him go. That's a different mental state issue, a mens rea issue, than simply being very, very bad parents. So as much as I hate these parents for the things that they did, no, the legal precedent we're setting by prosecuting them criminally is very, very bad. We should not go there. We should be going after them in the civil system.
Man, Emily, as this thing unfolds, can we call you back? Because I'm just wildly fascinated by this.
Absolutely.
That is our legal gun expert, Emily Taylor, joining us live here on WOWO.